Watch what this thing does. Right here, white. And the price is going absolutely nowhere. It's just sitting there, doing nothing, and then it turns red. And boom, the price drops hard like immediately. And then it goes white again, which means the market's confused. It's just stalling. And then green, and the thing rips higher. You see what just happened? The color changed first. The chart followed it every single time. That's not like, and I need you to understand that that's not like. It's a structure, and the time this video is over, you're gonna know exactly how to read it yourself. So this is called the range oscillator. Okay, green means bullish pressure and red means bearish pressure. And white, this is the part everybody escapes past. White means nobody is in control. And that white zone right there is exactly where most traders lose their money. But here's the thing nobody tells you about this tool. Let's just wait a second and look at these lines. On its own, not enough, because the color can tell you who's winning, but it can't tell you where to actually click buy. So what do people do? They go for the obvious thing, right? Lines crosses up, buy. Lines crosses down, sell. Look, watch what happens in the second. The second the market goes choppy on you. You see that. Crossing up, crossing down, crossing up again. And that's not a strategy, man. That's coin flip with extra steps. So we need something on top of this that actually tells us the structure, not just which way the wind's blowing. That's what this is for, the 3MA indicator. I'm not using this for crossovers, don't do that. I'm using it to tell me whether I'm even allowed to be looking at a trade in the first place. Real quick, let's get both of these things on your chart. Open the trading view, go to the indicators, type in range oscillator. And you want the one by Zierman, that's the one. Same box. Type in 3EMA, add that one too. Okay, both tools are up. Now here's the part that actually matters. 2 indicators, 5 rules, and 1 risk framework that's gonna protect your account no matter what this market throws at you. This is the whole system. Let's build it together right now. Okay, so range oscillator first. You're gonna increase the momentum range length to 200, and I want you to understand why. It's not just a random number. It filters out the small noise, so you're only reacting to moves that actually mean something. Then bump up the range width multiplier up to 3. That sharpens your zones. Make your reads way more precise instead of just more frequent. And while you're in there, make those horizontal levels more visible because you're gonna need them. Now the 3MA, the fall's gonna be 50, 100, 200. Change that to 35, 90, and 200. Make them visible, because look, these 3 lines are about to become your entire trend filter. This is what tells you which side of the market you're gonna even allow to be on. Rule 1. Identify the trend. That's it. That's rule number 1. Price is below all 3 EMAs right here, so the trend is down, which means we're only looking for sells. Rule 2. Patience. And I mean it. Let the market rest. Price is gonna pull back up toward those EMA lines, but it can't cross the long-term one. If it crosses that one, the whole idea is dead. We're done. Move on. Rule 3. Mark the most recent swing low, right before that pullback started. Rule 4. Wait for the breakout below that level. And look, I need you to really hear this. No breakout, no trade, full stop. I don't care how good it looks. Rule 5. Confirmation. And this is where the oscillator comes back in. It needs to be below 0 for bearish momentum. And honestly, if you want the higher probability version, you want it below minus 100. Now watch this one, because this is the one people skip and it's actually the most important part. Pullback happens, swing lows marked, everything looks ready, and then price pushes right back up through that long-term EMA. You know what that means? Setup's dead. You don't force it. No trade. And that right there, knowing when not to click buy, that's the whole difference between having a system and just guessing the extra steps. Never risk more than 1% per trade. Never. A stop loss goes at the recent swing, targets 1.5 or 2 times your risk. That's the whole framework. No exceptions. I mean that. Trend changes. Now we're only looking for buys. You with me? Pull back to EMAs. Mark the swing high this time. Breakout above it. Momentum confirms. Trade. Same trend, another pullback, another breakout, another confirmation. You seeing that pattern yet? Still uptrend, pullback, breakout, confirmation. And look, nothing changes about the market here. What changes was nothing. That's the point. The process stays identical every single time. Trend, patience, structure, confirmation. Risk, 5 rules every single time. No shortcuts. Most traders think more signals equals more money. It's the opposite, man. The fewer trades you take, the more precise each one is. The longer you actually survive in this game. Trend first, signal second, risk always.